Alright, I think we pushed for 1900 elo today. I think I can do it. I'm playing Rao! For those of you that don't know, I've been on a quest to get to 2000 elo and achieve the highest rank in Minecraft speedrunning, Netherite. The end of the season is always the best opportunity to shoot for this because there's the most elo in the game. At the end of the season, everything resets and it gets a lot more difficult. The end of the season is in 2 weeks, and today I wanted to hit 1900 elo. What you're watching right now are the games leading up to my last match of the day, and the match where I had a chance to get 1900 elo. A really good checkpoint for getting Netherite.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys see what I did? Oh my gosh. From what I remember, I played this match pretty well. Started off getting insta carrots. I always like doing that, like seeing the slight difference in crop texture and only making sure you pick carrots. But today was honestly a really good session. I feel like I got a little bit of confidence from the past week or so when I went to go watch the Minecraft movie with all my speedrunning friends. There was one moment where Silver and Feinberg were like, "Bro, you you have good mechanics. Like you have top level mechanics." I don't remember exactly what they said, but I was like, "What?" These like really good speedrunners and people that I respect a lot are like, "No, like you got like your mechanics aren't an issue." Like I don't know. It just like that felt pretty good. And then on top of the fact of just playing a good amount of matches today and really trying to pay attention to my matches after I finished them and try to see like what my opponent did differently, what the decisions were, because I feel like I have put a little bit too much value on decision making, and I think Infume, who's been one of the dominant players this season, has really opened my eyes to that because he's not flashy. If you were to look at two examples of players, Low-Key and Infume, they're like number 1 and 2 right now, I think, as I'm recording this, or something like that. You would look at Low-Key and you would say, wow, he like moves his mouse faster, he must be the better player, like his stuff looks like so much faster and cooler and more grand. But Infume beats him. Like Low-Key is number 2, he's second to Infume right now. And obviously that changes a little bit, but I think Infume has a really unique play style. He doesn't look the most flashy, but like he still has like good mechanics. But he just wins. He doesn't have the fastest average time in ranked. Like Low-Key has a 15 or 20 second faster time on average of beating the game. But Infume is still the number 1 player in the world because he just wins the matches. He wins the matches that count, and he like knows how to prioritize time. And yeah, anyways, so all of that is making me really try to pay more attention to the decision making, because when I play, if I just make all the right decisions, I don't need to be the most flashy or put myself in the most difficult situations. And this all sounds so like basic and obvious, but I feel like I've been really trying to embody that of just like taking it smoothly, just making all the right decisions, and then closing it off with a good 0. I've been trying to get better at my zeros because low-key I still feel like I have improvement to be made on my zeros. I think that's partly because I do like a different 0 setup than most people. It requires a bit more block placing, and so there's just more opportunity for error. And if I had to relearn zeros, I probably wouldn't do what I'm doing. Like technically what I'm doing is faster, but it's in the same realm as like tab space or search crafting. Like it's not what is gonna make you like the best speedrunner. But I do it and I'm pretty committed to it now, so I really just have to like lock in on kind of all of that. Who are we even playing? I've been yapping a ton. We're playing Mejit. I actually have no idea how to pronounce their name, so sorry about that. This match was a little bit weird because oh wait, no, this is not the same match I was thinking. It should be pretty fast, though, because it's double triple, which is like the fastest bastion route, but I don't have that many pearls, and that's what makes this really awkward. I chucked the piglins, my last 2 pieces of gold, hoping that they would give me a pearl trade, but I don't, and so I throw a pearl here, and now I'm down to 14 pearls. And normally for zeros, like some zeros, you need 3 extra pearls, and so I couldn't even do some normal zeros if I had like a 12 eye. But I don't really want to throw any more ender pearls because I want to open the door for zeroing. It's just like so important. And if there's 0 eyes of ender in the portal, you're going to need 12 eyes of ender. So it's really a balancing act of saving pearls and trying to like be able to use them for 0, but just like picking the best spots to use them. I'm gonna have to drain this lava in, it's not the worst way possible. Honestly, I kind of like what I do here. I don't see other people do this. Stack up gravel in the middle of a lava column. It makes it drain way faster because none of the lava is connected. And then I just use soul sand to kind of break all of the gravel, which I think was particularly useful in this situation because I only have a wooden shovel. Wait, no, I have an iron shovel in my inventory. My inventory management is just a little bit all over the place. I didn't have a ton of time to do it before I got into the fortress, and then once you're in the fortress, obviously you want to prioritize like doing all of the things. So I crafted all my explosives there, and I know I have 5 beds and 1 anchor. But caveat, I don't have glowstone for that second anchor. So I crafted it, and I'm hoping that I can run into some glowstone on the way to the stronghold. That way I can have another explosive. Like, I can manage with 5 beds, but it's not the most comfy, and I'm going to keep my eye out for it. I also make sure to run away from the mountains to throw my eyes of ender in case, like, I can't measure it. That would be really bad if it breaks and I have to, like, measure another eye. It could just get, like, all sorts of weird. But it's a fast blind. It's, like, sub 6 minutes. We're re-entering the nether at 5:50. But this is where the run gets really slow from what I can remember. So maybe I'll speed up the footage. Honestly, I'll speed up the footage. I haven't sped up footage in a really long time. I usually like having the whole speedrun play out without any speed ups, but this was just an abysmal like blaze split. Not only was I not able to get a pearl hang off because I didn't have many pearls to spare. The rates were just bad, and I basically sat here for 3 minutes or something. Like, this could have been a very fast run. If you're blinding at low 5 and you get a 3-minute end game, that's a low 8-minute speedrun. My personal best in ranked is a low 8-minute speedrun, and I can easily knock out a 3-minute end game. You know, actually, am I thinking right? Is it 2-minute or 3-minute that would be hard? No, like, yeah, I can do a 3-minute end game pretty easily. And so, yeah, the pace just like kind of died here. I mean, I guess with the YouTube video, it's sped up, so the pace really isn't dying that much. I'm just kind of like waiting. I'm crafting my eyes of ender over and over. I think I did a good little hole to like dump all my items, and finally, we get the last batch of blazes spawning here, and I need 1 more. And I'm like, please, just drop. And it drops, and so I can finally get out. The nice thing is I know my opponent is going to have the same luck as me, so I don't really have to worry about that unless they're banking on 2 eyes of ender already being in the portal, which would be kind of bad because they could have left a lot faster than me. But I think it's just, it's pretty much always the correct play to have 12 eyes of enders so that like you just don't get rolled by luck. And we have some really good terrain here. It would have been better if I could throw pearls, but honestly, it's not that bad. I'd probably save 20 seconds if I can throw pearls, which does matter, but the fact that I'm holding on to them here and it's not a super big pain, like I'm gonna drop down here and basically build my portal sub 10 minutes. The fact that it's not a pain, is really good. I kind of lost the train of thought there. Whatever. Tomato, tomato. This is a really important match, though, because if I win this, I'm going to be 1900 elo, and I didn't even realize it at the moment, because I think whatever. You'll see what happens. But basically, my opponent, look in the bottom left, enters I Spy as well. Watch that bottom left advancement. I'm entering the end right now, 950. Throwing my pearl, going to set up for zeros. My opponent enters only a few seconds behind me. That can matter for a 0 cycle. So I know I have to be super aggressive here. I know I need to go for crazy damage. I'm going extra high, Y94, and I'm setting up for the 0. Nice. No way he's beating that 0. Jeez, I was waiting on the blaze spawner for so long. Oh my gosh! 1900 elo! Wait, what? 1900 elo, guys. 1900.